Okay, now let's discuss about how did Germany got divided. Okay, I think all of you are familiar with Germany. Okay, now I think Germany was the one of the largest country and most powerful country in the Europe. But after the Second World War, Germany became so weak. Okay, now let's discuss about that. Okay, at the end of Second World War in 1945. Germany was defeated and occupied by the Allied power because Germany had started war under the rule of Adolf Hitler. The victorious country decided that the Germany should be controlled and recognized to be prevented future aggression. As the tension grew between the Western Allies and the Soviet Union, Germany eventually became divided into two separate countries, making it one of the most important event of Cold War. Okay, now, defeat of Nazi Germany in May 1945, Germany officially surrendered to the Allied force, ending the war in Europe. The country was devastated, its cities were heavily destroyed, and its political system had collapsed also. After the surrender, the Allied power took control of the Germany in order to build the country and remove the influence of Nazi regime also. Okay, now division of the occupational zone. Okay, and let's discuss. After the war, Germany was divided into four occupational zones controlled by the major Allied power. The United States controlled one zone, Britain controlled another zone, France controlled third zone, then Soviet Union also controlled the eastern zone. Okay, now each country administrated its own zone and began rebuilding Germany according to its political system. Okay, now division of the Berlin. Now, Berlin was also divided. Even though the city of Berlin was located inside the Soviet control zone, it was also divided into the four sector controlled by the same Allied power. That made Berlin the central point of tension between Western countries and Soviet Union also. Then the growing political difference also means that West was divided through the capitalism and robust free market economy, while the East was divided into the central planned economy on the socialist regime or communist regime. Okay, now the growing tension was the Western allies promoted the democratic government and make the market-based economy in their zone. In the contrast, the Soviet Union also introduced a socialist system in its zone and established a government closely aligned with the communist ideology also. This political difference reflected the larger global victory rivalry between the Western power and Soviet Union during the early stage of Cold War. Okay. Now, creation of two German states. In 1949, this political division became permanent when two separate German countries were formed. The Western zone became the Federal Republic of Germany or West Germany. Then the Soviet control zone became the German Democratic Republic or the East Germany. Means that West Germany adopted and developed the democratic government and the capitalistic economy, while the East Germany became a socialist state aligned with the Soviet Union also. Then the construction of the Berlin Wall also. The tension between the East and West Germany continued for many years. In 1961, East Germany built the Berlin Wall to escape the people from escaping to the West Berlin. Means that they adopted the ideology of socialists, so that I think they couldn't develop properly. So the wall became most powerful symbol of the Cold War and division between the communist and the capitalist system also. Then end of this division also means that Germany lasted for more than the division of the Germany just lasted for more than 4 decades. In 1989, the political change in Eastern Europe and growing protest in East Germany lead to the fall of Berlin Wall. Okay, in 1990s, East and West Germany officially reunited and they became the single country again. Okay, now in 1949 they were separated into East and West, and in 1961 German Berlin Wall was built to east of the people following from East Germany to the West Germany. Okay, now. At last, Germany was divided after the Second World War because of its Allied power occupied the country and had the different political system and the goal. The rivalry between the Western country and the Soviet Union led to the creation of two separate German states. During the Cold War, the division lasted for many years until the fall of Berlin Wall and reunification of Germany in 1990. Okay, so you all have understood about the division of the Germany, how the Germany got divided. And if you have any feedback, then try to comment on our comment section, and I will try and I will give my best to respond on your feedback. Okay, have a great